see this on YouTube, y'all just gonna say what, nigga?
How you do that? Once you might even fell off, I thought you knew that. It ain't no going back, baby, it ain't no turning around. You turned the gas into a lover, how you do that? Once you might even fell off, I thought you knew that. It ain't no going. What's good, YouTube? I forgot to do the intro for this video, so I'm doing it right now. I'm in the midst of washing clothes, so don't mind the noise in the back. I hope you enjoy the story time that you about to witness. And yeah, man, I'm out this motherfucker. Catch you in the next scene. Let me tell y'all about a time where a female dumped me and then tried to get back with me towards the end of the school year. So listen, I was in high school cause I had failed. I was in the 9th grade. Oh yeah, I had failed. I was in the 9th grade. So I was at MLK when that bitch was still up. If you from Cleveland, you know what MLK is. I was in there. So I'm chilling, you feel me? Boom. So it was this girl and she had a twin brother. You feel me? But I ain't really noticed her until like getting into the school year type shit. Her letter gonna be J. Her letter gonna be J. You feel me? So J. When I first seen her, she was going with one of the niggas I associated with. Gonna put in letter D. He gonna be a letter D. So she was fucking with D. So I'm like, all right, boom. She'd be on my body. You feel me? I remember the first time she said something to me on that type time, and I just looked at her like, hold on. I looked at the homie, we looked at each other just smiling, cause we knew what time it was. So that time go by, I think they break up. Boom. So now she really on my body, like we really, you feel me? So I on the real nigga tip, before I even do anything further, what I do, I go to bro like, shit, such and such on my body. You know how niggas be talking, like, conversation came up on some, you know how niggas be talking, like, you know, such and such on my body, like, you was me, my D, my nigga, what's gonna be his letter? I ain't gonna say niggas' names. What's gonna be his letter? Me, D, R, we gonna say, fuck it, Dre. So me, D, R, and Dre, we all just chilling, you feel me? We talking about all of our females, about the females. While we talk about the females, I bring up, I'm like, yeah, this one girl on my body in the class and shit, boom, boom, boom. So niggas like, who? They didn't have classes with me, so they ain't know who I was talking about. I'm like, Jay. They like, oh, he went with Jay. I'm like, for real? That's how I found out. So when I was telling you all they went together, I didn't know until this time, you feel me, that they went together. I just knew she had a man. I ain't gonna lie, I just knew she had a man for sure, cause she told me that. But you still on my body though, so I was like, they say, yeah, he went with her. I'm like, oh, for real? Oh, she on my body, boy. So, you know, I'm asking, is it cool that I talk to her? You feel me? Boom, boom. Me like, I don't give a fuck. That's all you had to say, buddy. That's all you had to say on the niggas. That's all you had to say. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Oh, bad. I'm on that. So, boom. After that, the niggas was on that. So every time I seen her, it was that with it. Yeah, I'm trying to, you feel me? I'm grabbing, yams, all that. Yams. I'm spitting game. I really had game back then. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, right now, I might look rough. That's because I chose to look like this. I could have been got it cut. But I don't want for real. But back then, I was really him and Tito. Like, I was really him and Tito. Like, no funny shit.
Back to the story, bruh.
I had the lungs and
Doing a whole bunch
everything.
of
Like
yapping.
I was pulling shit. No funny shit. Like I don't know. I was an ugly nigga back then. I really started hitting my glow as I got older. Like towards sophomore,
We
senior.
know.
But back then I was hit. But I had game though. No funny shit. That was just a sign. Yeah, that was just a yap session like a motherfucker. But listen though. So I'm spitting, you feel me? Boom, boom. So one day we walking, me, my nigga Dre, R, and Jay, and then her friend, we gonna call her Double R. We was all walking cause Double R and Dre went together at that time. So we was all walking together. I'm talking to her. Oh yeah, her brother was in the back talking to R. I'm talking to Jay. We conversating and shit. So I'm taking her to the side. I'm like, no, I go to my one homie. I go to both of the homies. I'm like, hey, y'all think I should ask her out? Y'all think I should ask her out? Type shit. They like, hell yeah. Well, we see how y'all be with each other, boy. Hell yeah. I'm like, all right, bet. So I took her to the side. Boom, boom. We conversated. I don't know how to directly ask a female to go out. It just naturally happened. I ain't gonna lie. Back then, it's just like, I never directly asked a female, like, face to face, like, yeah, you trying to go out, you trying to date. It's just like naturally happen type shit. So I asked her like, yeah, so we vibing, we kicking it, you feel me? What's up with me and you? Simple as that. What's up with me and you? She like, I mean, I'm like, you ain't talking nothing. I'm trying to hear is either yeah or no. You feel me? You talking about this and that. Man, that's already straight. Yeah or no. She say yeah. So from then, we was dating, boom. That we was dating, boom. We was talking and shit like that. And at that time, I was living with my uncle. So I ain't really had freedom for real. Cause listen, I ain't know. My uncle would have gave me freedom. It was just where he lived at that time. I ain't gonna lie. So I was really in the house most of the time. When I got home from school, I would have to go straight to the house, and I was in the house all day. Cause he was in an apartment building, and he had a key fob like the one I got. He was in an apartment building, and he had one of these. So you couldn't get through the door without one of this, and the security wasn't finna let you in. And then I'm a kid at that time in high school, so he of course not gonna let me in because it was like an older senior type of apartment building, like my building. When he leave, it was runs. I couldn't get back in the building, so it was either I had to sleep outside. I got a story time for that too. I either had to sleep outside or I'm in the house. You feel me? So I couldn't really step outside, and she was a person that liked to do shit type shit. So she liked to go to the movies a lot. She was a person that liked to go to the movies a lot. So me being in the house can't do shit because my uncle lived in an apartment building. It was like hard for me to like do all that type shit. And don't get me wrong though, my uncle would have let me go outside because sometimes I could have went outside. They gave me money, him and this girl, they gave me some money so I can be outside with some bread in my pocket so I won't be broke. You feel me? Shout out Unc. You feel me? Shout out Unc. Unc though, man. That nigga did give me money though. So go outside, kick with the homies and shit like that so I won't be looking broke. So I won't be done, you feel me? Cause niggas had money when they was outside. So niggas, when I did go outside, we kicked it for shit, sure. So, but she was a person that liked to go outside. So, and I was in the house. So that was a conflict of interest. So moving forward, we gonna take you to, one day the homies came to the house. They knocked on the door because they knew where I lived because my nigga Dre lived right next to the apartment building. It was like the apartment building, grass, and then he lived right there in the apartment buildings right there. You feel me? So they knocking on the door. They like, yes, you and such and such broke up. I'm like, no, what you talking about? They like, she saying y'all broke up. I'm like, no, she ain't tell me that. And I've been texting her. She ain't tell me that. So they left. After they told me that, man, I go to school the next day. I see her. I'm like, so we broken up? She like, yeah. And at the time, everybody in the class knew we went together and shit like that. So we broke up. Everybody knew we broke up. And I'm just like, I'm the last person to know, though. I go to school. Niggas like, damn, you and such broke up. I'm like, That's what made me ask her when I seen her, because everybody was coming up to me like, you and such broke up. You and such. I'm like, huh? What y'all talking about? When I found out, when I was the last person to find out, boy, that is embarrassing. Thinking about that now, boy, I was the last person to know how me and you go together, and I'm the last person to know, gang. I'm the last person to know that we don't go together no more. I mean, and this is our relationship. So I was blue as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I was blue as fuck. So when I seen her, I asked her, she like, yeah. And she explained to me why. She like, yeah, cause I be liking to go to the movies and you don't be doing that, such and such, blah, 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 all that and that. I'm like, damn, but you ain't tell me that though. I had to find out, boom, boom. But what make it so fucked up is 2 days later, she in another relationship with the homie cousin. Together, man. What the fuck? Just thinking about that shit blowing me, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Dre cousin, no, relationship with our cousin. So I'm like, damn, when this happened? So bruh explained it to me. My nigga Dre, he explained it to me like, yeah, so when y'all was fucking with each other, my cousin would come with us to the movies, and they got to talking and shit like that, boom, 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 and she was asking about him and shit like that. And when y'all broke up, well, I think they was started dating during the time that she, you feel me, broken up with me type shit. So I'm like, damn. So I ain't gonna lie, I told myself I ain't gonna speak to her no more for the rest of the year. I ain't even gonna pay her no attention on the niggas. I'ma just ignore her for the rest of the year. So I ain't gonna lie, when I first went back, she thought everything was smooth. She trying to talk to me, all this and that. Straight ignore it, walk off. Oh, bro, that shit slow. That shit was slow, boy. If I really fuck with you, like to the point where I'm texting you heavy, all this and that, like I'm really on your body, you better appreciate that, because I was one of the reasons too. I was nonchalant too. But it wasn't that I was nonchalant. I was just more of a chill nigga, and I knew what was up. I was not no dummy. My mama and my uncles raised him smart, and my aunties. Boy, she gonna go. She gonna go. If she for you, she gonna, you feel me? She know not to speak to another nigga. Period. That's just like that. Like, no, I got a nigga. He right here. But if she talking to him, conversating, you know what's up. So I already knew what was up for real. So when everything was said and done, I'm like, all right, bet I ain't gonna talk to her no more. So when I seen her, straight gave it, ignored, showed her. She kept trying to talk to me. No, that's right. Boom, showed her. Yeah, talk to your nigga. Don't talk to me, bro. That's how I was feeling. Don't talk to me. Go talk to your nigga, bro. You had plenty of time to talk to me when we was together, bro. Go talk to your nigga, gang. So after she got the memo a few times, she eventually stopped talking to me. She eventually, feel me, knew what was up. So every time I seen her, she knew what was up. So I say like, we'll take it to towards April. Let me see. Yeah, April. She started like trying to talk to me again. And at that time, it was still that. No one don't talk to me, gang. So that shit runs. Don't say nothing to me. So she used to try to do little shit to make me talk to her until one day I'm just like, what's up, man? And she like, damn, you finally talk to me? I'm like, man, yeah, what's up? So we got the conversation. I ain't gonna lie. I did start talking to her again towards the end though. In the conversation. I'm guilty. I did. So we'll conversate, boom, boom, boom. This and that. She'd try to do shit like to get in my graces, like try to sit on my lap. To use you, throw that ass in my face or something. Like, you know how females be, man, when they trying to get your attention, gang. So she'd try to do the usual, but I wouldn't really go for it. I might let her sit on the lap. But I might let her sit on the lap, even though I ain't really fucking with you like that. But I'll give you a little conversation. So one day we at our rec. If you from the hood, you know Thurgood. So we at Thurgood. We in the indoor courts. I'm hooping with the guys. Every time I hoop, I was a dog. And when I took my shirt off, I had a. So it was like one of them. Cause I'm like, yeah, it was like one of them. I was a dog at hooping, and I had the physique and everything. So she seen me, so she like, yeah, I'm trying to. No, her best friend talking, the double R, the one that went with Dre, they conversating and shit and laughing and stuff like that, and it just talking to each other, whispering in the corner. I'm hooping with the guys, getting buckets, doing my thing. The ball roll over to him, boom, I go grab it. That's when she like, yeah, I'm trying to get back with you. I'm like, huh? She like, I'm trying to get back with you. I'm like, I had to see. I don't know. Straight like that. No hesitation. No, none of that. I had to see. I'll get back with you. She like, I ain't had to see when you asked. I ain't even respond. I don't think I respond. But in my head, I'm like, that was before all the bullshit happened. You did some foul shit. That was foul what you did. Like, so it was just like one of them situations. Didn't get back with her. Cause that was tight though. I knew my worth during this story time. I just started like 2 more story times. I ain't gonna lie. But I knew my worth. So I'm like, I'm not finna do that to myself again. So, but we was still cool, we was still choppy, but it wasn't no getting back together though. And I was a goofy, that's why I say I was dumb, cause I was a goofy for even like going for that. Even though I knew it was up, you was too friendly to begin with. Conversating with niggas, like, I didn't even tell you all that. Conversating with niggas, just talking. Niggas had to come up to me like, damn, that's you and your girl. I'm like, man, listen. If that's my bitch, she would have told him, no, I got a nigga. Simple as that. But I always was good at playing my role, and I always wanted to and I was one of them niggas back then. I had to have a female. It wasn't no going without no female regardless. So the whole time she running her I'm running my biggest you heard me? I'm already talking to females and shit like that. Like, it's serious for real. I was really one of them, like, I was really just I get in a relationship, but I'm still running my because I'm peeping move, I'm peeping game, because I'm already I'm already hip on game. When you couldn't outplay a player. That was the problem. She tried to outplay a player. No, I'm already thinking 10 steps ahead of you, bro. Don't. I'm facilitating plays like it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie though, I was low-key butthurt though. I was in between, cause I skipped a lot. The times in between, it was like good vibes though. Like when we met at school, it was like cool shit. Like the shit, like before we even started dating, like our vibe was already like, you know, it was one of them. At that time too though, I was still young, so it was just like I felt the love. Now I'm going back on player shit. I'm on my player shit. But that was a story time, man. That's how it happened. That was what it is. Get this bitch 50 likes, 1,000 views. 50 likes and 1,000 views. That's all I'm asking. Just fuck with me.